Is MultiVersus really any better than it was before it re-released? Some of you might think this is a dumb question, but it's a legit thought I've had. I know not everybody played the beta version of this game, but as someone who has, now that the game is officially released, I've just been kind of thinking, with online matches and the netcode and just how everything kind of plays out, is it really any better than it was before? This game has undergone a ton of changes. Most for better, some for worse. Now, I don't want to just say, like, me being disconnected from the servers when the game first came out is a bad thing. Obviously, it's bound to happen when you've got, like, hundreds of thousands of people hopping on, testing out the game since the servers are finally back online. You gotta treat it like a new release. Usually when games are first released, there's gonna be some glitches. Now, me personally, I'm a very positive person. I think a lot of the changes they made are great, but there are some people online that would disagree. Obviously, you're always gonna have haters. Like, I had a comment from somebody that said they turned on the game, played one match, didn't like it, and uninstalled. Like, bro, what? You gotta give it a real chance. So I want to go over a few changes that were made and kind of give you my thoughts on them, whether I like them, dislike them, and if there's a certain adjustment that's been made to the game that I don't cover in this video, feel free to leave a comment about it down below and I'll try to respond to the best of my abilities. But first things first, one of the most obvious things is the character sizes. Holy crud, I was so happy when they said, yeah, they're gonna be bigger. Especially as a YouTuber, somebody who streams in shorts form, so that my stream can get shown to more people. The screen, unfortunately, kind of has to be small. So having the characters much bigger now really helps, especially in 2v2s. Obviously, stages feel a lot smaller, but I'm fine with that as long as I can see my character better, you know? So I do think the character size is a big improvement. Next would be the online gameplay, and in my opinion, I do think it's improved. In the beta test version, I just always felt like I was kind of just floating around, felt like my character had no weight to them, and then there'd be times where I'd throw out a move that should clearly hit my opponent, and it wouldn't hit, and then they'd be facing in the opposite direction, and they'd hit me, and it was just like, what? There were a lot of issues back then, but now I think it feels great. My one gripe that I have with it is that if your opponent is like right up on you, and I mean like right in your face, there are some moves that will not hit, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's on purpose, or if it's a glitch, or what, but like if your opponent is right up against you, you should be able to hit them. Another big change is the currency, and honestly the only currency I care about is the ones that I use to get a new character, which is character tokens. But now we have perk tokens. You still got Gleamium, which you get mainly by purchasing it with real life cash, and then there's prestige. I don't know, I feel like there's too many currencies. In my personal opinion, I think a game only needs to have like 2 different currencies, 3 at the most. This game's got like 4, so I do think that could be really confusing to some people. Moving over to the season pass, I really do like how they're handling it. I appreciate that as a beta player, you get the first pass for free, and like in Tekken 8, you can earn enough currency back through completing the pass to purchase the next pass. So that's really cool. For sure, one of the bigger things that they added is the different modes. Back in the beta, we really only had online and tutorial, but now that we have rifts, that's really cool. A mode that you can complete by yourself or with a friend. And yes, it is just a bunch of fights, but some of them have fun challenges and others are even like mini games. Definitely gives off a Mario Party vibe, and I'm okay with that. Last change I want to talk about is the parry mechanic. I think it's a really cool add-on. I haven't mastered it, but I think once more players do get the hang of it, it's going to be a game changer. I mean, if you can time it just right, you can just turn the tide of the battle. So I'm really glad that they added another option besides just rolling away from your opponent's attack. So with all that in mind, my conclusion, yes, I do think that MultiVersus has greatly improved since the beta. I don't really see how anybody can say otherwise unless they're just a hater. Yeah, haters gonna hate, right? I think that'll do it for everything I wanted to cover in this vid. I'm sure I missed something. Again, let me know in the comments down below if I did. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you feel like talking to me personally, you can click the link down in the description below to join the Discord. Plus, don't forget, I always stream MultiVersus every week with viewers. But that's it for me today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. As always, stay mad.